How's it going, ladies and gents? Reverend Saint back again, and today we have episode 1 of the Road to Prestige for Black Ops 3. And what I'm going to be doing in this video and in this series is basically every time I prestige, I make a new video, I show you guys my stats and all that goodness, and then I prestige, or after I prestige, I'm going to try and get every single one of them in the video this time. So after this, you guys will get an insane gameplay, probably the best gameplay I've ever actually gotten, period. So you guys are going to absolutely love that, and we actually win. Yes, it's on Nuketown, you could probably guess. Yeah. Finally, Uncursed. I'll do commentary over that after this, but first, let's go ahead and do this and go into Prestige. Well, here are my stats. This is where you can see all my stats that I've gotten during the first set. My KD is at 2.18, win-loss ratio is 1.04, score per minute is 508. Pretty happy about that. That's pretty dang good if I do say so myself. 3,900 kills, 59 wins, and 475,000 score. Got 5 Ruthless medals, 12 Fury kills, 17 ripped up medals. Those are probably, what are those? Actually, I can't remember exactly what those are. Where do I find those? Let's see if I can find and see what exactly those things are. Where are they? Where are they? They're not showing. What the fudge? Where did they go? Oh, here we go. Here we go. They're going to be in here. Oh, they are specialists. Okay, so kill 3 or more weapons rapidly with Scythe. Yeah, because I use Scythe a lot. So, yeah, it's my most used specialist, as you guys can see right here. Deadliest specialist is Reaper. I got the Wraith as the score streak is my most effective score streak. I'm surprised Raps were not up there. The VMP actually just recently edged out the Man of War. Man of War is still my favorite gun, but the VMP is too good. We're going to be talking about that here in a second during the gameplay. And then obviously I got frag. I don't really use equipment much anymore, and there's my kills again with the KD and all that. So most wins in domination, obviously. So yeah, but let's do this, man. Let's go into prestige mode. Hey, come back. I gotta get back. Where do I go? Right here. Prestige mode, beast mode. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. First prestige, ladies and gents. I got a permanent unlock. What are we gonna unlock? Oh, geez, I don't know, man. I had it. Oh, I knew what I was gonna do. Now I can't remember what I was gonna do. I think it was gonna be Man of War is what I was going to unlock. But I started with the VMP. I might not do that. I don't know. I don't even know if the M8's good because you get that at level 55, and I didn't really have time to try it out. I'm just gonna unlock the Man of War. That's what I'm gonna do. As my permanent unlock. Anyway, that's gonna be this part. I'll see you guys in a second during the rest of the gameplay. And we're back into the gameplay, ladies and gents. This is going to be a domination game on Nuketown, and I finally did it! Yes! I broke my terrible curse that's riddled me since Black Ops 1. My first ever 100 plus gameplay was 116 kills in Demolition in Black Ops 1. Ever since then, I have come so close, but have never gotten it. And it's not because, like, I just wasn't good enough. It's just because I just was cursed. I swear to you, I was cursed. I dropped 80s, 90s, 70s, 60s, all the time in Black Ops 2. Constantly, all the time in Black Ops 2. Triple swarms, quad swarms sometimes, and I wouldn't get the 100 plus gameplays, whether it be because I was just dominating so much my teammates would win the game and I wasn't able to get kills fast enough, or whether it be because I kept getting killed off my streaks, or I kept choking and during the last minute of the game and I couldn't get the 5 kills that I needed because I just was choking for some reason. But this game, I am a monster and I get 104 kills in the game. Finally. Now that is also thanks to this weapon that I am using, because it is easily the most overpowered gun in the game. It's the best gun in the game, period. There's no, hands down, the only thing I could say that possibly stacks up to it is maybe the Weevil and the Man of War. The Weevil is really good. It's just like this gun. Technically, it's supposed to have a faster fire rate, I think. I think it's rated higher, but this one feels faster, I think. If I remember correctly, I probably should have looked at that, but oh well. Don't quote me on that. But nonetheless, this gun, the VMP, for some reason, is just a melt machine, dude. It annihilates people. It does. I don't know what it is. You throw a laser sight on this thing, you throw some grip on it, and you're just gonna annihilate people, dude. It is easily the most overpowered gun in the game, and that's what we're gonna talk about here today, is balancing in Black Ops 3. And I don't know, man, but this gun, it's so good. You can see me pick up my wraps there, my fat beats, yo. I got my Wraith already. I already used the Hater, and it's just insane. I think I get triple wraps this game. I'm pretty sure I get triple wraps this game. I call these ones in right away, and then in the next round, I think I get 2 more. So, yeah, there's that. And anyway, back to the subject at hand. It is just... It's crazy fast fire right now. It's a little hard to use. I will say that. It kicks a little bit. It kind of bounces around a little bit. And when I first used it, I was like, man, this thing is not that good. Like, I don't know. Like, a lot of people were using it. It kept killing me super fast. People were saying it's super good. And I just didn't get it. I was just like, it's just not, it doesn't feel that good. So, but I kept using it and kept using it until I got used to it. And now the thing is just too good, dude. Especially if you run into other people using the same gun. It's like, you gotta use it, man. You gotta be able to stack up to them, you know? Otherwise, they're just gonna melt you. You could have 3 shots into somebody, and if they spray you at close range, you're dead, man. You're screwed. That's how freaking good that gun is. It is so freaking strong. It's hard to explain, man. It's just... It's too good, dude. So I can definitely say this gun needs a nerf. But after pretty much going through other weapons, I didn't really get to use the M8 that much at all, like I said, and some of the other ARs. But I've been killed by them plenty of times. Oh, yeah, you can see my second wraps. I call them in right now. But anyway, I've been killed by every gun in the game, and it doesn't seem like anything is too overpowered. Save for, I think it's the Gorgon. The Gorgon's a little strong for an LMG, especially, it might just be because I'm on Nuketown and people will just post up with that thing. That's probably why, but that thing kills super quick. It's really easy to just, I think it's a 2-shot kill, even though it does have a slow fire rate. But if you post up with that thing, dude, you're gonna get yourself 5-6 kills easy, as long as you have decent aim. It's good. It's a good gun. I won't say it's overpowered, but it's definitely a good gun. But everything else in the game is really balanced, and I'm extremely impressed with how balanced it is, because even when you have something like the VMP that's super overpowered and people are using it, you can still use other guns and still feel like you're doing good. Like, I like to use the Weevil a lot. I feel the Weevil is probably second best to the VMP right now when it comes to submachine guns. That thing, it kicks a little bit, but it's got a good fire rate. It's like a P90, man. It's not quite as fast as a P90, but it's good, and it's pretty accurate. You can get those long-range shots pretty quickly, and you can still melt somebody at really close range. And it's got a huge clip, man. It's got a 50-round clip. It's a lot like the PDW in Black Ops 2, but I wouldn't say it's as good as that was when the game first came out before the nerf. But nonetheless, it's still up there. The Weevil's definitely up there. And obviously, my favorite gun in the entire game is the AR Man of War. That thing, I love the name of it. It's the name of a type of warship from Pirate days. I'm not sure. Do they still use those terms nowadays for battleships? I'm not even sure. But I know they did back in, you know, like in England and stuff like that. In olden times, whenever you play like a pirate game or whatever with ships in it, there's always like a ship called the Man of War, because that's what it's called. And those things are freaking huge battle warships, and you don't want to mess with those things, man. You really don't. So that's why I like in the Man of War 2. That's probably why they called it that, because it's good. It's big, it's bulky, and it's good. It really is. It's super accurate. It's got a little bit of a bounce to it, but I like it. It's always pretty much always straight up and down. So I don't know. I just really like that gun a lot. Good steady fire rate, good damage, good range. It's a good trustworthy gun to have on pretty much any map. You can kind of slow your roll down on this map and still do good with it. I was actually using it before I used the VMP. So there you go. You see my third wraps already. 5 points into the second round, dude. I was just annihilated. I don't even know how many times I got my kill streaks this game. I don't know if I get them again or not. I'd like to say so. I didn't remember getting them so early like that. So there's a good chance I get 4 wraps, man. 4 fat beats, bro. Quadruple fat beats. Too many streaks, bro. Too many streaks. Too strong. Too strong. But anyway, for recommendations, I guess, for a class setup for the VMP or the Man of War, I'll start with the VMP. I definitely would use the laser sight. I'm using it in this game. Definitely grip and quick draw. You got to be able to get that gun up real fast. I recommend using Gung Ho. And if you're on Nuketown, you have to do this on Nuketown. Possibly any other domination map as well. You gotta use Tac Mask, man. You have to use Tac Mask. Now, in this game, I'm using Ghost because I switched it out when I was playing the regular playlist. I kind of think I would be better off using Flak Jacket, but But that ghost really does come in handy, especially when you're up in the enemy's face like I am right here. Look at that kill feed that was up there, dude. I was annihilating, dude. I was terminating, man. I got messages after this game. One guy, voice crack, yay. One guy said, "You under sub, bro," and then another kid just sent me a voice message. Was like, "You are a god," and I was like, sometimes, man, I can pull some crazy stuff off. I really can sometimes. There's my 4th fat beats right there. I did get 4. Nice. I'm pretty sure I don't get 5. I'm pretty sure at this point I was like, I gotta get kills as fast as I can. I didn't want to look at the scoreboard, but I was like, I gotta get him. I gotta go. And then later on I check it, and it's like 100 kills. I was like, or 102, and I was like, yeah! Finally! I didn't even care after that. I kind of stopped trying. I was just like, I got it. That's all I care about. But anyway, move back onto the subject at hand. But that's pretty much the only thing I would really say is mandatory for the VMP or for this game mode with the VMP. Then we have the Man of War. I've messed around with this one a lot, actually. You could go iron sights with that for sure, but I do like to use a red dot here and there, so it's up to you, really. It depends on your personal preference on that one. But I like to use a red dot primarily. And then I also, obviously, you got to use stock. And I use stock, and then I use foregrip, stock and foregrip, and then quick draw. I have to use primary gunfighter on that bad boy. I really do. And then I'll use tac mask. I won't use gung ho on that because I usually play a little slower with the AR. So I don't really expect to get into too many close quarters matches where I have to pull a gun up real quick and have reaction time. I like to play it just a little slower. I mean, it's really not much slower than what I'm playing now. But it is a little bit, it is noticeably slower, so it's a little bit safer. So I don't need that gun-ho perk, so I use tac mask, and then I use, oh yeah, and second perk, I always use anti-up to get my streaks faster, guys, by the way. That's pretty much on all my classes. And then as for the first perk, what am I thinking? I'm trying to think. I'm doing all this from memory, by the way. I'm not even looking at it. As for the first perk, I think I normally use Ghost with that one, except for on Nuketown. Like I said, it'd probably be better, even though I'm not using it in the games, or haven't been using it for a while. Flak Jacket is definitely a must. There's the 102 kills where I was like, alright, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm so thankful I got it, man. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say, guys. That's all I got to... I mean, I guess I could talk about the specialist a little bit. I did forget about that. I am using Reaper. Reaper is still pretty much the best killing machine. Although I dabbled around with Battery because I didn't really like her in the beta. I really like her a lot now. She's pretty dang good. That War Machine's pretty sick. I normally played as Outrider in the beta because that's my style of character, but when it comes to actually wanting to get kills and rank up fast, I gotta use something that's just more efficient. I haven't used Firebreaker yet. I probably will this time through just to mess around a little bit. But anyway, that's gonna be the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment down below. What is your best game? Have you guys dropped big numbers? Even if you haven't dropped big numbers, have you just had a good KD? Or what is the favorite game that you've had? What is the game you felt like you've done the best in? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And what map was it on? What game mode? What gun were you using? I'd love to hear from you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.